What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Onyxcoin today. In this video, we're going to do some technical analysis, and we're also going to explain how to stake your Onyx coins if you want to stake and earn some passive income, right? That's the point of this video. So we're going to do that here. I'm going to do that part at the end. We're going to do the technical analysis at first. Truth be told, I've tried to make this video a few times, and I've kept messing it up at the end, so bear with me. I'm going to make this really, really fast. We're going to do the technical analysis real quick, and then it's going to take a second to explain the staking stuff. It's not hard. It's not sophisticated, but I'm going to take my time to be thorough and explain myself because there's a lot of places you can go wrong, and I don't want to see people lose money because of stupid mistakes. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's move on from here. Okay, so here we are on the 8th of June, sitting at about 1.47 cents, 18 hours, 52 minutes left in the day. If we're looking at this here on the weekly time frame, I feel like it's already clear that the bull flag is breaking out to the downside. It looks like it is. On the daily time frame, it might not be as clear. We're still kind of in this bull flag, but it looks like we're breaking out of it. Daily RSI sucks. 4-hour RSI sucks. 1-hour RSI sucks. Normally, I'd go into detail to explain why they suck, but I've done this video 3 times now, and I'm a bit past that at this point. So just trust when I tell you they all suck. We're going to the downside, okay? And not a financial advisor. I hope I'm wrong, but the expectation from here, from a low to a high, would be to go down to the golden ratio at about 1.23 to 1.122 cents. The 6.9 is not a golden ratio number. It's not a fib number. It's just a number that I've identified, not because it's funny and it's 69, dude, but because it's this area that I've noticed that typically you actually do go through the golden ratio, and you'll find support somewhere between the golden ratio and the 6.9. Oftentimes, if you were to see a maximum kind of follow through the golden ratio without going through the 786, this is kind of the area that you'd stop. But the 6.9 is not there because you either stop here or you stop here. The 6.9 is there because most of the time you actually don't stop at either of these levels. You stop somewhere in between. So that's why it's there. So somewhere in between these areas, that's what I think is going to happen probably over the coming days. I would expect that by the end of next week, by the end of, like next week starts tomorrow, the 9th, and then which is 18 hours 51 minutes from now, and then it ends on Sunday the 22nd, right? So that next week I'm expecting we find our low, we come back up, and we close the week green. That's what I'm expecting, okay? The reason why I'm expecting that is because if we're looking at the weekly time frame here, going back out to this and looking at the RSI, you can see we have a very nice trend line coming from the lows here. Throughout this whole cycle, we've been respecting this line exactly, perfectly. And if we close here this week in the next 18 hours and 50 minutes at this area or lower or just about this area, I don't expect anything big to happen in the next 18 hours, 19 hours. We're going to close it here. If next week we can close green, that gives us a bounce off of this. And if we can bounce off of this, that's good. It's been good every single time, right? And it normally promotes growth into the overbought zone. That's what we want to see. If we get next week to be red, dramatically red, if it's red a little bit, that's okay. But if we see like a 15% drop next week and we close with that, we're going to be breaking this trend line, and that might be scary. Okay, there will be good things to go off of, even if we go lower than this low. We break the trend line. You could have lower lows in the RSI with higher lows in the price. There's still reasons to be bullish, but personally, I'd rather not see those reasons. I would rather just us hold this line. It looks better. It's safe. It's guided us throughout all this time since 2023. Let's keep it up. Let's find support here and get another drive into the overbought zone. Why waste our time going lower? You know what I mean? So next week, what I'm expecting is that we will move down. This RSI will look like it's breaking out of this downtrend or this uptrend here. It'll look like it's breaking out, only to by the end of the week come back up. If we close the week green next week, it will actually look like it's bouncing. So next week, not this week, not in the next 19 hours, but next week, over the next 7 days and 19 hours, we're looking to close green. Okay, not this week, but next week. If we can close green within the next week, that's going to set us up for some very bullish expectations over the coming weeks and coming months, of course. Everything is still fine. Everything is still going according to plan, guys. I mean, maybe not exactly according to plan, but from here at 1.4 cents, I'm very convinced that we're going all the way up to 26 to 32 cents, somewhere in this zone. Okay, that's still a part of the plan by the end of July. Okay, by the end of this next move. If you want me to stop timing it, if you want me to stop giving a date, fine. I'll stop giving you a date, right? People ask for a date. I give them a date. The date's wrong. Then they're like, stop giving us dates. Okay, fine. The next move. When the next move happens, which could be in who cares when it happens, the next move is going to take us up to here, okay? If it seems like I'm a little bit perturbed, it's because this is the 3rd time I've made this video. I spent probably 40 minutes on this video. It's not going to be a 40-minute video. And it's because I messed it up on my own at the end each time. So I'm just trying to move through this. I hope the analysis is clear. Hit the like button, subscribe if that's what you're here for. If you're here for the staking stuff, stick with me. We'll get into it. Okay, so here we are. If you type in Onyxcoin, just type in Onyxcoin. And for me, it's right here because it's recently viewed, but you might have to scroll down. Look for Onyx Protocol, onyx.org, right? You want to click on the right link, not some kind of scam link. And then you'll click Launch App. When you click Launch App, you'll be brought to this kind of page here. I'm not going to connect my wallet because I don't want to show my funds and I don't want to show my wallet, so I'm not going to do that. That's what I did at the end of the videos the last couple of times, and I messed up both times, but that's okay. Before we get to connecting the wallet and staking, I want to explain what you have to do to get there first, okay? And this is very important. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm not any of those things, but I am going to give you advice right now on how to not F this up, okay? You don't want to screw this up. You are dealing with your own money. When you transact money at the bank from one account to another, the bankers deal with it. People who are trained, people who it's their job to do this. In crypto, you're the banker. It's your job to handle the money and make sure that it's going to the right place, okay? That way it doesn't get screwed up. And if you screw it up, if you don't do your job right, if you're not aware of how it's going, because this is the first time in human history since we got off the gold standard that we're able to be our own banks. If you screw this up, this is the first time experiencing it for you, it's effectively like burning money. You'll never get that money back, man. It's bad. So pay attention to this part. It's very important, okay? When you go to Connect Wallet, you'll see that there's Coinbase Wallet, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Wallet Connect, whatever, okay? Whatever. You can use any of these. I use Coinbase Wallet personally. Coinbase Wallet you can download on the mobile app. I'm sure there's an extension that you can use even on Windows if you want to, but I'm not going to download that here. I'm just going to use this example that they have right here, okay? You'll go to Coinbase Wallet and you'll see, I hate how this little pop-up comes, but like if I'm right, I want to get this whole thing right here, but I don't want the pop-up. You know what I mean? But anyways, whatever. You'll open up Coinbase Wallet. It'll look like this. You'll see that there's a button that says Explore. And before I actually get to this, I want to say what you will need is two things on your Coinbase Wallet. Coinbase Wallet is different than Coinbase, right? You go to connect here, it says Coinbase Wallet. That's not the same as Coinbase. You're like, I already have a Coinbase account. I have a Kraken account. I just sent my funds over to Coinbase. I have a Binance account. I just sent my funds to Coinbase. Whatever it might be, that's not the same. Coinbase Wallet is like Phantom. It's like MetaMask. It's a different, it's not, Coinbase made it, but it's a decentralized DEX wallet, essentially, okay? So Coinbase Wallet, what you'll need whenever you download the app and open it up, what you'll need is two things, Onyxcoin and Ethereum. When you transact on an exchange like Coinbase or Kraken or Binance or KuCoin or whatever it might be, whenever you transact on an exchange like that, they take fees, don't they? They take fees every time you buy, every time you sell, anytime you send, right? Or withdraw. They take fees. Those fees are just taken out of your portfolio, out of your balance, because they are centralized authorities and they know what they're doing and they can just take that from you. With wallets, because they have this pre-programmed design inside of them, they only accept one form of payment, and that is whatever network you're using, right? So if you're using the Ethereum network, which in this case you will be using the Ethereum network, we're going to get into that in a second, you want Ethereum. You need two things on this Coinbase wallet or whatever wallet you choose, whether it's Coinbase or MetaMask or Trust Wallet or Wallet Connect, whatever you may choose. I use Coinbase Wallet, not because it's better, but because I just use it. Whatever. MetaMask is good, Trust Wallet's good, Wallet Connect, whatever. I actually don't know anything about Wallet Connect. I've heard about the other three, but they're probably all fine if these are your options, okay? You will deposit Ethereum and Onyxcoin. You will go to Explore. You'll type in ETH. You'll click on ETH. And you'll make sure that it's just this Ethereum, right? Not Ethereum with Base Network, not Ethereum on the Solana network. You want Ethereum, just Ethereum, not wrapped ETH, just ETH, okay? You'll click on that and you won't swap. You'll click receive or deposit, whichever word it might be, I forget. You'll click receive or deposit. It'll bring you up to a screen with a QR code and then an option to copy the wallet address. You're going to copy the wallet address. Then you're going to go to Coinbase.com, the actual exchange, or Kraken or Binance or KuCoin or Crypto.com or Gemini or whatever exchange it is that you're using, okay? You'll go to that exchange and then you'll go, so you'll click, you'll type in Explore on Coinbase Wallet, you'll type in Ethereum, you'll click receive or deposit, you'll get your wallet address for your Ethereum, you'll go to the exchange that you're using, the centralized exchange, Coinbase, whatever it is, and then you'll go to your Ethereum in your portfolio and you'll click send or withdraw, whatever the word is, right? It's different for everybody. Send or withdraw, okay? You'll click that and it'll ask for an address to put in there. Since you copied the address here from Coinbase Wallet, you'll paste it in whatever exchange you're using. You'll paste the address to send it to there. And this is very important whenever you paste the address. You're going to send $1, one whole dollar. You're going to send $1 and $1 only. If you have Ethereum, by the way, you're sending Ethereum not because you want to buy Ethereum and it's your biggest bag and you're investing in it. Maybe if it is, that's cool. But you're sending Ethereum because Ethereum is what you're using as fees. When you have Onyxcoin on here or whatever crypto on here, the fee that they're going to take out, and I might not explain this so well, they're going to take it out in Ethereum. So if you have Onyxcoin and just Onyxcoin on this wallet, and you try to send it anywhere, it's not going to go anywhere. You try to sell it, you try to buy more, you can't do anything with it. Even if you have $40,000, $100 billion of Onyxcoin in here, you can't do anything with it unless you have Ethereum to process the fees. So you need Ethereum. You don't need a whole lot of Ethereum. It's very small amounts of dollars whenever it comes to fees, but maybe for all intents and purposes, just send like 20 bucks, 10 bucks. Probably more than $5, but like at least $10, if not $20 in Ethereum to process fees. It's not going to cost you $20 in fees, but you'll be glad that you have it sitting on there to process fees for all the transactions that you'll do or not do or in the future or right now or whatever. So you'll send your $20 of Ethereum, you'll explore, you'll type in ETH, you'll make sure it's not ETH on Base or not ETH on Solana. It'll just look like ETH, Ethereum. You'll click receive or deposit, whatever it is. You'll get your wallet address, you'll copy it, you'll paste it to your exchange. After you go to your regular exchange, your centralized exchange, Coinbase, Binance, whatever, you'll click withdraw or send, whatever the word is, right? It'll ask for a wallet address. You put that wallet address in there and you're going to send $1. It never hurts, by the way, to validate that the wallet address matches the one that you're sending to with the one that you copied, even if you directly copied and pasted. I don't trust technology. I always check my wallet addresses, okay? Sometimes they don't give you the full address. Just at least check the first four and the last four. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, you'll figure it out. Like the first 4 digits or characters and the last 4 characters. It's not that hard to deduce, okay? So you'll click send on your centralized exchange, send Ethereum or withdraw Ethereum. You'll put the address in and you're going to send $1 because if you send $20 and you mess it up, it's the wrong address or it's some kind of scam that you happen to click on for whatever reason, you'll be glad that you just sent $1 instead of $20. I don't care if you have a million bucks. If you're just trying to send $20 to an exchange for transaction fees, it's annoying if you have to send it again because you messed it up. So just send $1, one stinking dollar. You wait 2 to 5 minutes. If it gets there, good. Send the rest. Send the full $20 of Ethereum there, whatever amount you want, $100, $2,000, whatever you want to process fees. Okay, send it there. It'll get there. Now you'll do the same thing with Onyxcoin. Okay, you'll go to Explorer. You'll type in XCN. You'll look for Onyxcoin, and you're going to look for it not with the one that's on Base, not with the one that's on Solana. You're going to look for it. It's going to look just like this, right? It's going to have this little Ethereum symbol next to it. It's very important that it has the Ethereum symbol next to it, okay? XCN with the Ethereum symbol. That means that it's Onyxcoin on the Ethereum network, okay? That's what you want. Onyxcoin on the Ethereum network. You'll click Explore. XCN, make sure it's on the Ethereum network. You'll click receive or deposit, whatever the word is on this or whatever wallet you're using, and then you'll do the same thing again, but with Onyxcoin instead of Ethereum this time. You just deposited your 20 bucks of Ethereum on there, so you have money to process fees on these dexes because they don't just take it out automatically. They do take it out automatically, but only for the right thing. If you're using the Ethereum network, you need Ethereum. That's what they pay the fees for. Or with. You'll click Explore, you'll click Onyx, or you'll type in XCN, Onyxcoin. You will have the Ethereum symbol attached to it. You'll click Receive or Deposit, whatever it might be. Copy that address, go to your exchange, click Send or Withdraw, whatever it is, for your Onyxcoin. Paste that address in there, and you're going to send $1. You're going to send just $1. Is it annoying? Is it taking time? Absolutely. But guess what? Guess what's more annoying? Not taking your time and then burning all your money because you weren't taking your time, you weren't patient, you just wanted to get it done with all quickly. This is your money. This is serious shit. Take it seriously, okay? The bankers take it seriously, okay? They do their job right. It's your job. You're your own bank now. Be responsible. $1. Wait a minute. Wait 5 minutes, however long it takes. Don't panic if it doesn't get there immediately. This is still new technology, and the Ethereum network is kind of slow. Wait. Wait a minute, wait 5 minutes. Once it gets there, the $1 gets there, do it again. Send it and then send the full bag. Send your $40 billion of Onyx coins onto Coinbase wallet, okay? Now, finally, we're at the point where you should have about $20 of Ethereum or more, whatever you decide, $10 or more, whatever, to process fees, and then you have your whole Onyx coin bag. By the way, shout out to JRail. We're doing this for you, my friend. Ethereum and Onyx coin is on your Onyx coin wallet. Now, you'll type in, remember, you'll type in Onyx coin. You'll go to onyxcoin.org. You'll click launch app at the top of the screen where Connect Wallet is right now. You'll just click launch app, okay? Then you go to Connect Wallet. And you choose which wallet you want to connect. I chose Coinbase wallet, okay? I forget, I don't want to click it here because then it'll connect, and this is where I went wrong last time. But if I clicked MetaMask, nope, that's not it. I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know. You'll click it. It'll probably ask you for a wallet address, and how does it? I wonder. Let me see. I wonder. If I go incognito, I don't think you guys will be able to see it. I've done this before, so I can't do that. I'd want to go incognito just because then it would forget all of my information. I don't remember. If you have any questions, okay, if I'm missing something right now, just ask Grok, ask ChatGPT, ask your favorite AI agent, whatever. Connect wallet. Connect your wallet, okay? Whatever wallet it is. I choose Coinbase wallet, but that's not because it's the best. There's all of these wallets are fine. They're all trusted, okay? I don't know anything about Wallet Connect, but I know the other three. But this one's probably fine too. I use Coinbase wallet personally. MetaMask is it's probably the most popular one, but whatever. Connect your wallet. I forget what it's going to ask you, what it's going to prompt you with, but when you click that button, it should prompt you with something to connect it. You'll have your phone in hand while you're doing this on your computer, because when you go to connect your wallet here, it's going to send messages to your Coinbase wallet on your phone, and you're going to validate and approve that stuff. And you're going to need to send. It's going to cost like $1 or $2 for the transaction fees, right? It's like whenever you hook up a bank account to another account, to like your Coinbase account, they send a test fee of like 1 cent to 2 cents. When you connect your wallet here, it's the same thing, but they do it in Ethereum, right? It's very cheap in Ethereum. And then after you've connected your wallet, you're going to click stake. And when you click stake, your wallet should be connected. It should tell you, if you click stake, it should pull up, not this, right? If your wallet's connected, it should say XCN, it should say 0, and then you can click max or put in the amount of XCN you want. It should have at the bottom, it should have how much you have in your wallet that you can stake. Click max if you want to stake it all, which is what I did. You click stake, you stake it, and boom. It'll ask you to verify that you want to stake it on your Coinbase wallet. You'll verify it on your phone, and then boom, it's on here, and bada bing, bada boom, you're staked. You're earning 29.12% APR every single minute. You'll go to bed, you'll wake up in an hour, and then you'll wake up and you'll actually see that there are some Onyx coins that are ready to claim. Now, if you claim these Onyx coins, it costs money. It costs money to transact. You have to claim these Onyx coins, and by claiming them, that means they go from one place to another. It's a transaction. When you claim them, they go to your wallet, okay? And that'll cost like $2 or $3 or $6, depending on how much Ethereum's running on the day because of how much usage it's getting, right? You want to make sure that if you're claiming your Onyx coin, it's a lot more than just $6. If it's $12, that's not worth it. If it's $100, that's 6%. That's still not worth it. Make sure that it's like you're staking. You're getting a lot. Unless you're trying to claim it because you're trying to sell out and you need it out right now, then okay, whatever. Like you have $12 and for whatever reason you need that $6 because it's probably going to cost you $6 in fees to pull it out, or at least $3 or $2 in fees to pull it out. I would just say stake it, leave it staked, wait to claim it. Don't claim it every single moment that you have to claim because it's not going to be efficient. Claim it whenever it's worth an actual amount to claim, and then you can restake it or sell it or do whatever you want. But not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Claim it whenever you want to. But basically, that's it, man. That's all it is. If you're trying to farm, so look at this. So let me explain this too, in case anybody makes a mistake that I almost made today. It's not a mistake. It's just I think it's less beneficial. You'll see here staking APR is 29%. If you click on farm, APR is 44%. Whoa, that's crazy. That's so much better. Why don't I farm? Here's why. Because when you stake your Onyx coin, you're holding your Onyx coins and you're getting rewarded in Onyx coin, okay? When you farm, you're also getting rewarded in Onyx coin and probably wrapped ETH as well, but we'll get to that, okay? The thing is, when you hold Onyx coin, let's say you're holding $10,000 worth of Onyx coin or less or whatever, maybe $1,000, so more people can relate, right? $1,000 in Onyx coin, okay? If Onyx coin doubles in value, that $1,000 is now worth $2,000. Everything that you're claiming, everything that you're staking also goes up in value. If it goes up 10x, that 1,000 is worth $10,000, and you're still staking and claiming, you're staking those rewards and getting that 29% APR based off of that too, okay? If you're farming, you're getting way more percentage APR, but to farm, you're adding liquidity, you have to have XCN and wrapped ETH. If you're staking, you just stake your $10,000 of XCN. If you're farming, you only have $10,000 to your name in XCN. Now what you have to do is you have to sell your XCN. You have to sell $5,000 of XCN for $5,000 worth of wrapped ETH, because whatever you add in XCN, let's say you add $5,000 in XCN, you also have to equate $5,000 of wrapped ETH. It's a match. You have to do both of them together. Okay, does that make sense? So now, instead of $10,000 getting you a 29%, you're getting $10,000 that are getting you a 44%, but hold up now, right? If that $10,000, if XCN doubles in price and you're staking and you're just holding Onyx coin, now that $10,000 is worth $20,000 and you're still staking. If you're farming, that $10,000 is not all in Onyx coin, $5,000 is, because you have to have the other $5,000 in wrapped ETH that has to be split. Now Onyx coin doubles, and instead of having $20,000 worth in Onyx coin, now you have $10,000 in Onyx coin and $5,000 in ETH. But you're getting that 44% APR. You hear what I'm saying? It's worth it for the long haul if you're not trying to trade, if you're just trying to collect rewards, interest. It's worth it. That might be more of a bear market thing in my opinion. This is more of a bull market thing in my opinion. I hope that makes sense. I hope I connected some dots, but if there's any questions, just feel free to YouTube it. Feel free to go on x.com and ask Grok. It's very straightforward. I don't know how else I could be more clear about this, but it's very, very, very important, whoever you are out there, that you send $1 freaking dollar before you send everything else. Just $1. Don't send the rest of it. Don't send all of your stack. Send $1, because if you mess it up and that dollar doesn't get there, you're waiting. It's been like 50 minutes and that dollar is still not there. You're going to shit your pants a lot less with it being $1 than if it was your full stack and it's not there. You know what I mean? Test amounts. Always. Always. If it's a new wallet, especially if it's a wallet you've used before but you haven't used in a while, same thing. Always do test amounts. I always do test amounts. Even if it's wallets that I've sent to before, I always do test amounts to make sure that I'm not screwing anything up. If it doesn't get there, I check myself. I go back, and it always gets there. I'm always perfect. I'm always right. It's a waste of my time, but I'll happily waste my time every single time and do it right every single time, and it's not a worry every single time, because if it ever isn't the case that it's not a worry, if it's ever the case that something wrong happens, I'll be glad that I did that, and so will you. So be careful. Make sure you're doing it right. Odds are, if you're watching this video, if you're watching this part of the video, this is your first time probably sending funds from one place to another, or maybe you don't have much experience doing it. Do it right. Take your time. It feels sketchy. It kind of feels scary at first. Trust the process. It's technology. It works, okay? It's like when you send a text message. Sometimes it doesn't get there immediately. These days it does. It's pretty damn immediate, but sometimes it takes time, right? This takes a little bit more time. It might take a minute. It might take 5 minutes. You know, sometimes it takes longer if the Ethereum network is congested, but it'll get there. Just be patient and wait. And if it doesn't get there, ask Grok where you went wrong. Ask ChatGPT where you went wrong. Google it. Watch another YouTube video or something before you send the rest of your funds. That way you don't get effed. Okay, so I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.